Yo, what's up guys, it's Wavy, and this is me placing top 1% in the Fortnite solo testing event. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe as well as follow me on Twitter, and I hope you enjoy the video. On to game number 3, I decided to land back at Misty Meadows. I'm over here thinking, you know what, this would be a great spot, great landing. You loot around for a little bit, nobody else seemed to land here, maybe grab a few fishies, and then this happens. So yeah, game number 3 wasn't all that great, died off spawn. But on to game number 4, I decided to switch it up a little and go to Holly Hedges. I decided to go to my normal landing spot, which was this blue house. I get a little bit distracted right here, but it's alright. Try and see if anybody else is contested with us. Nobody really wants to, so they're just taking the house for our own. I'm thinking, alright, it's going to be a good game. Blue tack off spawn, break this, get the chest right here, and let's see where the rest of the game takes us. So right around here is when I decided to go ahead and push Yellow House. I had saw a few people in here earlier, so I was like, hey, why not go push it, get a few elims off of it, rack up my points. I ended up getting to the guy's house. I dinked him for a little bit, but I'll just let the rest play out. So after picking up that elim right there, I decided to, go loot a little bit more so you can half pot. And then I get sniped at, I see the guy, I start shooting back at him. We exchange a few hits. I'm thinking, I'm gonna pick up another elim, but I'm just gonna let the rest play out. So yeah, as you can see, we ended up getting our kill stolen by this guy, which ultimately sucks because it's going to affect us later on with our overall placement in this tournament. But it's alright because he ended up getting that point back with this kill that we got. I ended up getting his loot, so after that I end up starting to rotate towards Weeping Woods. Once I get to Weeping Woods, I head over to the little lumberjack area where I see a little bit of loot. Like, you know what, I'm going to go pick that up. I see a few people over there, get a quick snipe off this guy, see another guy, and yeah, I'll just have the rest of this clip play out. So yeah, I know. It wasn't really the most entertaining fight to watch or the best fight to watch. But that's right, that 50 pot is what gave me the extra health that I needed to win that fight. So as you go along here, we end up rotating outside of the lumberjack area towards the zone. And this is where I miss literally the easiest snipe of my life. Don't know how I missed it. Try and get a few AAR shots off this guy. Couldn't really hit him off. So yeah, I'll let the rest of this clip play out. So game number 4 didn't really end how I wanted to. Pretty much got stuck in a box. No way out. Tried to shotgun my way out. Didn't quite work out. I realized I could have launch padded out of there, but it's whatever. On to game number 5, I decided to land at Lazy Lake. Lazy Lake because there's a lot of people that land here, but not a lot of people that land here at the same time, so it's easy to get some quick kills off. And also, if you know you can survive it, you can get the little fishes right there at the pond right next to Lazy Lake, and then you can pretty much just survive placement after that. But yeah, I'll let the rest of this one play out. So right here is when I encounter probably the worst player I've ever encountered in a Fortnite tournament, and it was disappointing. A very disappointing fight. Y'all guys just watch it. Just watch it. So yeah, if you haven't stopped watching already, don't know what you're still doing here. More disappointment to come. But I decided to land back at Sweaty Sands. You know, my usual go-to spot for arena. If you watch any of my Twitch, Twitch.tv in the description below. But I see this guy right here. I'm like, all right, you know what? Easy claps. Tag him 21. Tag him 84. Got him. Quick kill. You know what? I was like, all right. I had a lot of motivation pumping through me. Then this happens, guys. Yeah, if you thought that was disappointing, you thought that was the last of the disappointment in this video, trust me guys, this is the last one. Game number 7, I'm thinking, alright, gotta go back to Lazy Lake, you know, remember early kills, you know, placements, you know, the easy late game you got it set up for you. I'm like, alright, bet, I got a burst right here, let me pick up this tac shotgun, I think I'm gonna shoot him, nope, nothing. I miss every single shot, chat, every single shot I missed on that guy. Game 7, down the drain. Game number 8, a little different. Game number 8, we're landing, you know, back in Misty Meadows as we did game number 1 and game number 3. You know, enough of the disappointment, guys. This game is literally probably the best game I ever had, especially when it comes to late game. Late game pop-off was insanely well. I'll just let the rest of this play out. You know, we get a little cheeky kills at the start, but yeah, I'll let this one play out. So yeah, as you saw, a little cheeky kill right there with little grenades. You know, had to dance on them. I had to be a little toxic right there. But no, after that kill, we end up pushing outwards of Misty Meadows, and we see a little build battle going on right here. And I'm like, you know what? Perfect time at third party. Some of you guys in the chat are gonna hate me for this. I don't care. I got my points. But I decided to take this up there, take the launch pad, you know, go towards them. Third party, their little fight. Little build battle that they're having right now with no support at all at the bottom structure. But no, yeah, end up breaking this down, get the elim on the guy, and this fight probably literally the most annoying fight I've ever had so far. This kid would not die. He got a few cheeky shots on me, which pretty much sucked because I was overall the better player in this scenario. But overall, I couldn't really hit my shots towards the end of this. But yeah, I'll let the rest of this point play out. So yeah, as you saw, that was probably the worst fight any of you guys have ever seen. Really wouldn't be surprised if I skipped through it. But yeah, I ended up getting a kill on him after an annoying amount of time. So after that, I really end up just prepping for endgame, start getting my mats up, headed towards the zone, which ends up being over here by Retail Row. Ended up hiding under this bridge right here for a little while of the game, you know, try and get my placement points or whatever. But after this, it's pretty much when I pop off. And yeah, y'all guys can see that right now. Now, as you see, game number 9 or game number 8 was actually really different than any other game. I feel like I played a lot smarter than anything, got a few good kills. Around here is when I felt like I messed up. I could have built wall coverage behind me while I was, uh, trying to exit out from where he was, trying to get high ground or medium ground at the same time. Being able to keep my strategy the exact same way. Ended up ending it off with 7 kills, I think. I did a lot of damage, but going into game 9, I decided to land back at Sweaty Sands, gave it another try. So, yeah, landing back at Sweaty probably wasn't the best, but, I mean, it wasn't the worst. I got some pretty good loot out of it. But, I mean, the rest of the game was pretty much boring. I was pretty much just waiting for endgame. Endgame did come along. Didn't do so hot. Kept getting followed by a guy who was extremely better than me. And, yeah, I'll let the rest of this one play out. So, yeah, ended game 9 off, blowing myself up. The best way to end the game off. But I tried to redeem myself game number 10. I was pretty much, I had endgame set for me, I waited for endgame, I matted up for endgame, I was pretty much waiting for it, I was stacked for it. Mats weren't all the best, I got into a few fights here and there, but I feel like they weren't important to show. I felt like I was ready to redeem myself. Maybe top 5 placement, that's what I was shooting for, maybe a victory royale. But, all good things come to an end. Unfortunately, my internet didn't really join my side in this one. So, yeah, unfortunately, my internet decided to lag right then and there, and I was one-shotted with attack. But, hey man, it is what it is. I'm not really complaining. I placed 40 points, or I had 40 points, placed top 1%, which is the highest I've ever placed, and the most points I've ever gotten in a Fortnite Battle Royale tournament. Really proud of the progress that I did. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, as well as follow my Twitter, which will be on screen right now. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Take care. Peace out.